Hey guys, welcome to another My Life Stories. It's been a while because I've been sick and yeah, that's never good. But I'm back, so hopefully I'll be uploading more frequently. I do have some ideas as to what kind of stuff I want to upload. It's gonna be new stuff. I've never done it on the channel before, so stay tuned for that. So it's kind of a big project right now. And yeah, I know I still will be uploading them Yandere stuff for you guys too, so don't worry about that shit. But yeah, so for this life stories, I'm gonna be talking about how I feel about being a millennial, as they would say it, or quote quote millennial, as the older generation would say it, in a workplace where literally everybody is like 15 to 20 years plus older than you are. Just let that sink in for a bit. So it basically started last year. It was basically my big break because I've never been in a position where I actually got paid very well before then, because I was into this little crappy IT contract job. They only hired me for 10 hours a week, which kind of sucked. I mean, the pay was decent. It was like $12 an hour, but it was pretty decent for the job. But thanks to that job, which did have people around my age and stuff, I got this new job, which was 2016 at around October or November or something like that. I got this job, and it's pretty cool because like I said, I'd never gotten a job that paid very decently well until I realized that it wasn't enough money for me. So I got a new job, which was last year. No, actually it was this year. I got a new job, but I've been with that other company for like a year now, and after that I just moved to my new job, which is now. But anyway, when I first entered my last job, or my previous job company, I didn't really expect much in terms of the environment. I didn't really mind it too much because I saw people there and here and there, but I realized that literally almost everybody at the work area where I work at is like 40 plus years old, and I'm like the only person who was like 23 there. And yeah, okay, the thing about working with older people, as awesome and as sweet and as whatever they might be, they look at you as a child because you're the youngest person there, and they literally, anytime they bring out millennial and all that kind of stuff, it's like, oh, you damn millennials and your cell phones and all that kind of stuff. And it gets really annoying and tiring, and it just frustrates you because in a way they don't respect you or see eye to eye with you just because you're a younger person than they are. And it really I don't know, it kind of pisses me off in a way. I mean, I get it, yeah, people or older generations look down on us, but still, I mean, come on, a little respect please. But they pretty much treated me like a kid. It didn't seem like they respected me at all. And one of the proofs, or one of my how I'm gonna prove that, is that, okay, so I applied for a position inside the company as a marketing manager, and this other guy who joined at the same time as I did, he's about 30 something years old, and he got the job instead of me. For some reason, I have no idea, they respected him more because I guess he was older and they thought that he knew more stuff and all that kind of stuff, and they disregarded me in general. They didn't tell me up front, but I can kind of sense the atmosphere as to why he got the job instead of me. Well, I guess one of the key factors was that he was more active in terms of, he talked to the guy who was hiring people and stuff like that more than I did. I just kept to myself and stuff. And what sucks even more is that at these kinds of jobs, if you don't like sports, because all these old people, as I would say, or older generation people, they like their sports, and oh my god, you have no idea how hard it is to, relate to them when all they do is talk about, oh, did you play the latest or did you see the latest game or whatever. And it's especially difficult to, relate to your boss or trying to sucker up to him to get promotion, especially if they like sports and stuff, because personally I don't really care about sports or any of that stuff, but they do for some reason. I don't know. I guess everyone has their hobbies, so that's fine. But as a fellow otaku nerd anime person, I didn't really. They don't know anything that they have no idea that I like anime in general. So, but they do know because obviously some of them did watch Marvel movies and stuff. So that's the only thing that we could talk about in terms of communication, other than work stuff. But yeah, it was pretty bad and it was pretty difficult to talk to people and stuff when you're in that kind of position. But that was that. And now for my new job that I recently moved to, same thing, except there are some younger people, but the youngest they go is 30 years old or probably 35 or something like that. And everyone there is old, and they have, well, except for one person, which thank God, he used to play video games, but he played one of the old versions of video games, on the computer from the 90s or something like that. So I guess I can kind of relate to that guy, and we talk sometimes, but it's not to a point where we joke around or anything like that. So literally, there's no social. There's a social wall between me and everyone else, because I literally cannot relate to anybody, because I'm from a younger generation and we like different stuff. We like memes. We like, all that kind of awesome stuff. Like sports, and they're into sports. It's hard to cross that boundary if you don't even like sports in general. So, yeah, you know where I'm going with this, right? It's just difficult. It's frustrating because no one takes you seriously and all that kind of stuff, just because you're younger and everything. So, and you can't really talk back to them because they're your bosses in a sense. Well, it depends on who it is, but you just have to laugh it off and do nothing about it, which sucks. That's my only complaint about my specific job and the companies I've been working with. Hopefully, if I ever do move to another job, hopefully there'll be people around my age where I can actually, be friends with. I don't know, but I'm pretty sure some of you guys will experience this once you graduate or get into a certain specific field, and all the people there is gonna be old. But hopefully, you guys don't have to experience that. For me, I don't know what to do about the situation. I mean, it's something that I've been dealt with, so I guess I have to deal with it. And it kind of sucks because, I mean, it's hard to make friends at work, especially since you are literally there for 8 hours a day for 5 days a week. Which sucks. That's I don't know. And it's so difficult to be there because, not because of the work. The work is easy. I have no problem with the work. It's more of the people there. Because you can't relate to anybody, and you're just there sitting quietly by yourself listening to music or whatever, and you wish you could have interesting conversations with them, but it's hard when they see you as a child and they like sports. Yeah, it sucks, but that's pretty much it for that. It's more of a rant, I guess. Kind of sucks being a millennial when you're in a workforce or workplace like that, but I guess I just have to deal with it and just die slowly until I find another job that actually have people around my age. Oh god, I just yearned for the day I find some person at my job or a future job that likes dank memes and all that awesome shit, or at least the best thing that could happen is someone likes anime and will basically become best friends at that point. But that's wishful thinking. Who knows, guys? But yeah, thanks for watching, guys. This is more of a rant thing, like I said. Don't mind it. It's probably boring. because my voice is kind of monotone. So you probably got bored. Half of you probably stopped watching or something. But yeah, stay tuned for updates and stuff. And as always, thanks for watching, guys.